tubies, it's Lord Ision. Well, I'm just putting on my sacred veil. How do you like this one? This has gold embroidered on it. Maybe you guys can see it. Let's see if I can get it in the picture. But it's beautiful veil, and it's got gold embroidery on it. Isn't that just spectacular? Look at that. Sometimes I like to glam it up a little bit. Well, you know, we're going to go out for a night walk, and I know I'm getting this video out late, but Lord Ision has been very busy today with all the readings. Thank you to all of you who've been calling. I've been handling class registrations and readings. It's been a busy day, but I don't want to forget you guys. And I thought, it's been so hot, maybe we'll just go out after sunsets. And now the sun is set, and I'm ready to go out and see what's going on under the night sky. Maybe we'll see the moon goddess. Well, come on along for an adventure. All right, Lord Ision's ready to head out. Got to do a quick fashion check. Purple veil with mystical gold trim, check. Black shirt, check. Mystical pendant, check. Black jeans, oops, can't see it in this mirror. Check. Black loafers. I think we're ready to go. Let's drift into the night. Come on along. Well, even though it's night, we can still go dumpster diving. Somebody's put a television out here. Ooh, that looks cool. There's some furniture. That's all ratty, though. I don't like that. Looks like kitchen counter. Somebody's gutting out their house. Let's see if anything's back here. Ooh, that's all full of junk. Looks like a bunch of plywood and stuff. Man, nothing exciting. That's all right. Let's go on along. Well, here I am out on the street. Oh, it feels a lot cooler than it did earlier today. A lot better, because it was so blazing hot the last 2 days. Now it's a gentle evening air. It's warm, but not unpleasant, and it's a soft breeze. It's really good to get out and walk at night because it helps you to attune to night energy. You know, everything in Wicca is about balance. Male, female, light, dark. You know? And walking at night helps remind us of our balance. If we had only the Sun Lord all day long and all night long, we'd miss the beauty of the Moon Mother and her energies, which are very distinct. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. If you didn't see that, you need to check it out, because I talked about my journey into Wicca. And I thought today, while we're walking, I'd share a little more about that, because there's so much that I didn't say in yesterday's video. And it'll probably take me several videos to really share more of that. You know, when I was a child, I had this draw to the moon. And I would always want to go outside at night. We had a big yard with trees, and I would climb the trees and sit up in the branches and watch the moon rise. Now, my family thought I was totally crazy, because my parents were like, "You want to go where? Outside at nighttime? Why?" I said, "But you got to understand." I said, "I have to do it." Now, when I was a kid, like 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, kids going outside at night, I thought it was strange. But it was part of my journey. It was part of my, I guess I would say, calling. You know, there's a saying that once a witch, always a witch. And there's a belief in the craft that many of us have had former lives as witches. And I think it's true, because when I discovered the craft, one of the things is that they said in many craft books that the moon is our mother. And I always felt this, you know. I always felt like that's true. I knew that that was true. And so as an adult, when I started practicing Wicca, I rediscovered my love for the moon and the moon goddess. I always felt the moon was my mother as a child, and it didn't really make sense to me because I didn't have any cultural reason to believe that or know that. I didn't grow up in a home that practiced a spirituality. But yet instinctively I knew that there was a mother connection with the moon. You know, growing up, everybody always talked about the man in the moon, but I always just say the woman in the moon. There's a mother in the moon. When I discovered Wicca, I said, wow, I guess I was right all along. And to this day, I'm drawn to the moon. I was hoping tonight, I forgot to check the charts to see what time the moon rises, but maybe we'll get a glimpse of her before the evening's over. I don't see her. The sky's not too clouded, so hopefully we'll get a sight of the moon mother. You'll find that when you walk at night that there's a gentler energy, there's a hush. And even the plants seem to act different. Some plants come to life at night and bloom. There are flowers that actually only bloom by moonlight. Some plants go to sleep. And as you go out and walk among the foliage, you'll get a sense of if the plant is awake or asleep. Here I am in the park, and you'll notice these beautiful, lush green trees. This is it looks like an oak tree here. Now, you don't want to wake the plants if they're sleeping, so be reverent and respectful. But as you walk, sense the mood of the plants. I think you will find that you get a very different experience of plant energy at night than you do perhaps in the day. And it's a fascinating experience. You know, when I first started in Wicca, as I told many of you in yesterday's video, I really didn't have any tools. I didn't really know what I was doing per se. But yet somehow I found my way through studying the books and gentle guidance from the deities. You know? One of the things in that Scott Cunningham book that I showed you yesterday, it suggested was that you make time to connect every day. And so I started every day walking out under the moon, walking under the night sky. I started to study the patterns of the stars. I even bought star charts and learned the constellations. Some days I'd get up early. Now, I'm not a morning person, but I did get up early to watch the sunrise. That has its own magic. These days I kind of rather watch the sun set and wait for the moon to rise, but that's just me. You might see it differently. You have to feel your way through these things, and I think that the sense of connection comes when you make the time. And this is the problem. In our rushed culture, we never really taught to make time for anything. We're taught just to get through stuff to get more done. But I invite you to consider that you need to make time for your spiritual lives, that you need to make time for that growth. Here we are coming up on this tree. Somebody in the neighborhood came and put wood chips down to prevent erosion. There's a lot of water runoff here, and there was some damage to the tree roots. I just love to see it, and at night I can feel the gentle peace of this lovely tree. Isn't that wonderful? And here we are by the footbridge. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Gav in England. Gav, here's the footbridge at nighttime. Look at that. Isn't that dramatic? And it's kind of cool because at nighttime when you come down here, it's like looking into a portal. So as we look down the bridge, look, it goes into darkness. Now, a lot of people are taught in our culture to fear darkness. But in the craft, we're taught that darkness is not necessarily evil, that it's a form of energy, and it's good light and bad light, good dark and bad dark. This is a darkness that I think is very beautiful. We'll see if we can see the water down here. It's kind of dark, but I like to come down here at night and just look at the water. Oh, I can see some reflections. This is great for scrying. Oops, I can't. It's probably not going to show up on film. It's a little too dark. But down there's the water. There's the night sky. You can see my hand, hopefully. Water, sky. And so when you come to the water at night, just listen. You'll hear birds and crickets and frogs. It's very quiet tonight. Some nights this pond, this creek is overflowing with a cacophony of animals singing their songs. Tonight's quiet. That's okay. There's the glare of the streets. Well, you can't see too much here tonight, but it is peaceful to come here. Well, while I'm out walking tonight, I have an errand to do. I have to go to CVS. But you know what? I don't feel so bothered about it. I think that the Spirit is leading me. And so we're going to go to CVS, do some shopping. I'm wearing my sacred veil, and I've been in meditation and prayer a lot this evening. And so I think I'll be okay. No matter what happens at CVS, I'm going to be okay. It's nice to walk with you. You know, this field here is a place where I often see deer at night. I'm looking across, seeing if we see anything. All's calm here. I don't see any deer. Didn't hear any bullfrogs or see any geese tonight. And no deer. I guess it's an early night. Everybody's going to bed. PsychicBob's the only one up late. I hope you guys are staying up late to watch this. You know, it's nice at night. You know, especially on summer nights. You should do it. Just get out and walk. You know? People say, oh, Bob, you're very brave to go out by yourself. You know, I've never felt a fear. Maybe I'm just ignorant and stupid, but I have never felt a fear to go out by myself at night. I don't know. I just don't have the fear. So it's nice to walk. You get to see things most people never see. And here we are outside the dreaded CVS. Dun, 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 dun. And I had to put on my mask. And I'm wearing my veil. Well, let's go do some shopping.
Service needed at Body Wash. Customer service needed at Body Wash.
One of the things I want to look at is ink for my printer. Let's see if they have my ink here. Oh, here it is. Oh, gosh, that's expensive. $40. Wow. Wait, you know what? I think I got a coupon. Let me check on that. You know, I've been having a craving lately for ravioli. I don't know why. I get these obsessions about food, so I think I'm going to buy me a ravioli also. That'd be good for lunch tomorrow. And as usual, they're out of Cokes, so I don't think we'll do that. I don't like the canned ones. They taste metallic to me. Alright, I got ravioli, got my ink. I think that's good enough for tonight. Alright, TVs, I got my ink, got my ravioli, got my stuff bagged. I'm ready to go. I had a $12 off coupon on that ink, so I got it for like $28. Can't complain about that, can we? I got my sacred veil back on. I took it off in the store because I can't see between this mask, which blocks my lower peripheral vision, and my veil that blocks my side peripheral vision. I can't see, so I had to have either the mask off or the veil. Now I got my veil back on, which I much more prefer. There's nothing quite as nice as walking on a summer night. And it's so nice to spend it with you guys. Look at this beautiful, lush greenery. You know, at night, the greenery takes on its own distinct color and glow. It's a little different than the daytime. And the deep, dark recesses of the woodland come out. I love it. So do you guys ever go walking at night? I want to hear about your adventures. Where do you go? Do you have a place that you go and meditate and watch the moon rise? Do you have a place where you do magical rituals? You know, to find an amazing outdoor night spot where you can do rituals is very special. Unfortunately, where I live, it's like a police state. And literally, I'm not exaggerating. You see the sidewalk here? To the left is public. If I walk on the grass here or in the street, that's okay. But where I am, literally, if I take one foot and step it off the sidewalk, I can be arrested for trespassing. And this literally happened to me a few years ago. I literally was standing like this far off the sidewalk, and the police came and tried to accuse me of trespassing in the park. So it's a little crazy. So, you know, we have to be mindful. And unfortunately, a lot of people that come here that are new to the area don't know this. But that being said, I guess I won't walk on the grass. And here I am back at the footbridge. Shout out to my buddy Gav. Another glimpse for you, Gav. Isn't that cool looking? The bridge that crosses into the realm of darkness. But we don't fear the darkness. We know that over there resides the realm of the Fae, the fairy people. The Fae are mystical beings. It's nice to listen to the wind at night. I'm surprised I'm not hearing any crickets or bullfrogs tonight. Well, I guess we'll listen to the wind. I've come out on the street to get a little better view. Over this direction is where the moon rises. That's the east. But I don't see any moon, so I guess it's rising late tonight. Or maybe I missed it. I got to check the astrology charts. But that's normally where it'd be, and usually at this time of night, I'd see an amazing moonrise. So I'll check the charts when I get home. Maybe I'll be able to come back later and watch the moonrise. I'm scanning the horizon. Doesn't look like anything out here. Well, it's all right. We can walk on along. When you go out at night, you want to watch for the Fae, the fairies. Sometimes you'll capture them in a little dark alcove. You'll see little glints of light. Sometimes there'll be lightning bugs, but there are times when you'll know that you're not seeing a lightning bug. I've got to give a shout out to my friend Moonfae. Moonfae is one of my subscribers, and she works with the fairies. Moonfae, do you go out at night? I want to hear from you. Tell me. The quiet hush of the parkland makes it very conducive to Fae people. Remember, when you're out at night, don't scream and shout and play loud music. One, you might disturb people in the neighborhood, but you might also disturb the Fae. And remember, even the plants have to sleep. All things have a cycle of rest and activity. So we want to honor the rest of the plants and the rest taken by the Fae, as well as humans. So don't make a nuisance of yourself. Well, guys, I have so enjoyed having this little walk and spending time with you. Tell me in the box below, do you go walking at night? Where do you go? What has been your experience? Maybe you've never walked at night. Maybe you'd like to explore that. Share that with me below. Put some comments in the comments section. By the way, help me out, please. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and make sure to hit subscribe. We'd love you to be here. Oh, and if you want to join my psychic development class, we still have a few spots left. It's going to be Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. You need to register by tomorrow because I'm not going to be able to do last minute registration. So tomorrow's the cutoff if you want to be in Saturday's class. So go to my website, PsychicBob.com. That link will be below this video. And you'll see a PayPal button there. And when you click on that, it's $30. And your payment is your registration for the class. I'll get a notice and I'll put you on the class list. We're going to meet via Zoom. Don't worry if you don't have Zoom. I'm sending out links to people on the day of the class. So I hope you'll join us. Read more about it over at my website, PsychicBob.com. Well, guys, thanks for being here. I love all of you. Blessings to all of you. And if you're up late and want to watch the moon rise where you are, maybe you should drift outside and see if you can find the moon. Tell me about if you saw the moon tonight. Thanks for being here. We'll be back here tomorrow on Friday. What's tomorrow? Friday, yeah. Free for all Friday. Not sure what we're doing, but we'll have something fun. Just be here. You guys rock. I love you. Make sure, please give me thumbs up, like this, favorite it, share it with your friends, pass this video around, post it on your Facebook. Tell people what we do here. I need your help. You guys rock. I love all of you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.